clear to te in zavain chi bai vek ule viewers chen khatte request bo zuin tun chum chu Epstein file chungchang karon soile dona video masalama Epstein file chungchang hi chu kalau soi ve to a lo langai thalo te in lo om takin chumi en theina tur video link chu description lama hian kada a adu apiang tan ala en the renga tuna hi chuan part-2 na angin January ni somthuma Justice Department lamin documents anon tlang zar thar chungchang ka karon soi vele thuak dona mase soi tur hi atam ema wangin video pakhata karon soi vek seng don big lova video danga te po achun som na karon la siam zel tura ngaila chu clear to te milo shat puidonya kumsang ni somni paruk January ni somthum khan Department of Justice lam chuan million thum zeta cha Epstein file anon tlang zar thar le a million thum zeta cha ani a atam kan lo ti to te rengnen thunei tu te lam chuanin za pasari vel chau anon la release tin an soeni an documents chop chwa thara chuan video ringot po sang ni aya tamdai oma thalak ringot po noi khat sing ria chuang zeta omboka tin Jeffrey Epstein an mishang shang abiang na po chiar tur atam hle bokani ama sa in enge Epstein file chu ti kan tam thina ngai thlak te anom jok theinan atoi theyang berin soifia tum photila Jeffrey Epstein khanin thlarkar pakhat Epstein Island tia tu na kan shat lar tak hi aneya chumi hmuna chuan milar tak tak le mi hausa turu tak tak te kalin nuaman chen thin tin an soya atira chuan party na hmun satlia anga thup mai thin ani a ma se meche shang shangin Epstein Island chung ngeya an thil ton le thil thlengrap thlak tak tak te anon au chwa pui nuwa Epstein Island a chuan Jeffrey Epstein chuan meche mangin sumdon na alo kalpui rengani ti shat chwa anita a meche manga sumdon na kalpui satlia lovin mishing satian eya mishing tisanin anin thoi thina ni ti thlangin tuna hian aron ri chuak ta ni asoi zel dan chuan Jeffrey Epstein chuanin engkim mai chu documents angin alo siamani oma thalak te video te call records te audio te alo khon khom veka ansoi dan chuan a client mithil ti thei tak tak te ne na buaina an nei deuh thut changa inven na na aman ve thei tur tan chu tiang thil te chu alo la khomani an ti tina mai che shen te video le thalak te chu a kol theu boka chung te mang chuan chung mai che shen te chu a blackmail thin bokani a island chunga le mishing manga asum do na kai noi thil ala khom le da chat te chu Epstein file ti alo ni ta a chung te chu tun nuwa Department of Justice lamin Jeffrey Epstein na khol thil an chui nu a an mu chwa le tu na anon tlang zar thar te hi anita ni ama Jeffrey Epstein takhi chu kumsang ni som pakwa August ni som khan jail chunga a sel chunga ngeya in ti hluma mase athi na po hian soizui tur atam em maya mitam jok chuan athi tak tak po an ring lova an humani an ringa khoi hmuna emo zalen takina omjok an ringa ni oleti khan Epstein file kan ti fo chu kan thathiam tlang to inarin oma mase kan shat masakata na thil poimo de umai chu Epstein file la ming tarlan na zong hi asum don natin taka in nam noi an ni vek kher lovani ole ama sabera chuan Prince Andrew changhian bulchanila January ni somthuma Epstein documents ti chwa khan King Charles sa unaw pa Prince Andrew po alang tel ve tlat maya mei che pakhat chwata le dreng mai Andrew na pumvela a khoi saklai thalak pali zet mu tura oma he thalak hi engti kami nge tu lak sak nge khoi muna thleng nge ti ero shiat chian thei ala ni lo thung mase hetiang thalak te Epstein file la mu tura lo om ve shim shima wang hian Andrew po in soizui a hlo pha hle a lal chung ko anga zong po in an mual phau thar phani Prince Andrew hi ama po in stripper pakhatin Epstein nen an pahnia arwala 6 month pui turin poisa mangin an thlem to ti na lo pu ve to a Virgin Island na party na muna kalve turin an som tel boka mase an som na te chu alo hnol sakani ti in stripper pakhat chuan asoi mase Prince Andrew chuan Epstein swal rong bol na in nam noi ve na anei lo ti na soya an pu na te zong chu dot le thudik lo vekani ati mase Epstein nen anin po zia le hun an mangho na sa ti fianan video le thalak shang anon release thar ve zel bok nen Prince Andrew chon an puna te zong chu phachin ma se lal chung kwa mi ani ve miaw awangin an puna te chu adikemo diklavemo lal chung ko tan mol phona thlen zel thei tur thil ani awangin lal fa pa ani na anga a duty shang tele ani na chelai ti achangina in hnuk dok veka Prince Andrew ti akau ni chin kha Andrew ti to palau ni tani Prince Andrew ba ka hian Elon Musk mingpo hmu tur om nuala Elon Musk hian Donald Trump ne na anin kar abuai de ulai khan Epstein File chungchang hi chu ama nge na lo soi ve zeu to a Donald Trump an Epstein File ti chwa lok du lo na chan chu a ming atel ve wanga ni tin confit takin lo soi ve to ni kha Elon Musk soi ang ngein Epstein File an hantlang zer masak jok khan Donald Trump a ming chu alo lang tel ve ngei maya alang tel satlia po ni lo Epstein nen anin komnel zia ti fia tu tur video hlui sang sang te po hmu tur om bokani kha Masya tihian, January ni somthuma Justice Department lamina anun release thara. Elon Musk sa mingpo atel vele tathaw siya. Chu wangin tu na hian Elon Musk po hian troll lo le. Documents chen khata chuan Elon Musk le Jeffrey Epstein te in biak na le party chungchang vel an soidun na hmu tur atam hle a. Epstein zokin Elon Musk sa chungchang a soi na hmu tur po omnual. Kumsang hi som pani November thla Elon Musk le Epstein te in biak na chuan Elon Musk chuan Epstein na hena party nuam tak a hwai hot le hun tur avazota wildest party ati deuh kher boka chu wang chuan mitam tak ngai tuan article thui hle a party satlia chu ani don lau ti alang vekani ti chuan kumsang hi som pani tho November ni som ni panga Christmas ni taka Elon Musk bok chuan Epstein chu ava bele a party a hwai hot hun tur avazot le bokani Epstein na party a chuan telvenge adu ti achianga tin Jeffrey Epstein na party hwai hota kalvenge adu thu ama Elon Musk nge po hian maila chuan atar lang tel boka Epstein chuan party a hwai hot don le don lo avazot deuh sekani kumsang ni som pathum November thla a Epstein an a party hwai hota Elon Musk a som na po hmu tur oma tin kumsang ni som pali September thla a Epstein chuan party na Elon Musk chu asom vele boka Tuti takana sa Epstein ne na party chungchang vel an soidun china wangle ama Elon Musk zokim Epstein na wild party hwai hota telvenge adu thu a soilan fawa wangin Elon Musk po Epstein Island na akal venge hi anrin pha Epstein na client zinga mi ani nge anrin pha ani mase hemi chungchanga hian Elon Musk chuanin excel tlangin insoi fia na ron nei to a Epstein file hi release ani theina tura ta na beina saber pol ani a Epstein an island akal turin asom fawa mase alo hnul chin zo kani tin Elon Musk chuan soi mase Epstein zo kina swa swal rong bol na a telve adu lo zo kangin to na hian Elon Musk mim hi an siam na sa hle ni ole tun chun Epstein file anti chwa thara hian Bill Gates amwal phawzuil na saberti lakan soi swal awang amig po alang jing molmol hle maya Bill Gates le Epstein te in biak na ai ma in Epstein zokin Bill Gates sa chungchang le athuru grill tak tak ni o malang asoi chuan na hmu tur atam hle a chungzinga chuan kumsang ni som pasaria Bill Gates an khovela mishing omzat kan tlem duai theina na mishing te ta na hlo om thei tak nat na shik the dara pandemic khandira du thu Epstein chuanin asoi chhon na hmu tur om boka kumsang ni som ni a rondar chanta coronavirus kamitam takinan ngai bel chhauzui boka anzel din na saviaw Bill Gates chuan pandemic khantir adu ti Epstein an mail kaltlanga mi pakhat a shil chhona chutu na hian mitam takinan ngai to azui na sa hle a Bill Gates chuan a phathunga mase Epstein a mail atang chuan Epstein a thu soile maila a thon chu ange ni ti alang chiang vek bok si ani tin chu mai chu aloran ni lova Epstein chuan Bill Gates chungchang hi alo sei ve na sa hle maya kan sha thiam tlan thei dan turin Epstein chuan Bill Gates alo rel ve na sa chin ani Bill Gates an Russian meichia te amut puina achangin 6 man na achanga shi chalo in kai chon thei thil te alo kai pha chungchang te Epstein hianin mail kal tlangina soiboka kumsani som pathum July ni som beria tami kha ani bokani Epstein na soidan chuan Bill Gates chuanin ama chawni lovin anupuitan antibiotic ngai to an sathu atar lang bokani Epstein na mail kaltlanga Bill Gates chungchang asoite chu thudik ani mitam takin anrin na chan chu Bill Gates le anubui Melinda te chukum sang ni somni pakhata anin chen na chungchanga Bill Gates anupui lui Melinda chuanin annu pa in kara buaina na melaw ama ponghong na thil a thlen thu asoya chu wangin Epstein an kumsang hi som pathum July tha a Bill Gates an nupui nei reng chunga mei chedang amut pui nuwa shi thalo a kai chhon chungchang a soite kha ngai bel lo the ani talavani chutia Epstein file an ti chhuat thara Bill Gates ming alantil nual nuale nupui anei reng lain an nupui rin omlo sanin midang sex a man puya shi thalo wala kai zui ti chungchang te soi a om zui tak nuwa chuan Bill Gates nupui hlui Melinda po aron tong chuak ve to a hetiang lampang thuthara oma piang hian kan hun kal to hun khir tak tak kan pal tlang tak tikha ka she chuak lo theilova kana thar chin ti in soi.
The emails in the files suggest that Bill Gates had additional affairs and that he tried to get medication to transmitted infection and that he was going to give you the medicine without you knowing. His representative has said all of this is false. It is not on you to have to respond to the details of that alleged behavior, but I wonder what your dominant emotion is when you read these news articles with these details.
Sad. Just unbelievable sadness. Unbelievable sadness, right? And again, I'm able to take my own sadness and look at those young girls and say, my God, how did that happen to those girls, right? And so for me, it's just sadness for, you know, I left my marriage. I had to leave my marriage. I wanted to leave my marriage. And so it's just sad. That's the truth, right? And it's kind of like, at least for me, I've been able to move on in life. And I hope there's some justice for those now women, right?
Mase Melinda po in thukhu nei de uhlekin thil asoi ve ni in langa zona te reng po freng taka chan na han pek thei anei lavani mase atan chuan a hun kal to thenghil adu em hun lai ti ang kha ani do na damsan adu em thil te khatu na hian mitam tekina anron soi chhuat tharle thil ani ve box si nen atan chuan tun hun te po hi hun khir tak ani nge yang le mase Bill Gates chuan engkim aron pha a Epstein nen chuan anin bechin nge ya mase Epstein nen na hanin biaka mimal taka hanin bu kha athil ti swalian takle a thlak berte zinga mi ani ti na soya Epstein nen chuan kumsang ni som pakhat kha avoi khatna na anin mu na ni a chumi hnu kumthum chung vel chu anin bezui dewa anin bezeu zeu chin ni na soya Epstein nen anin biak na chan po Epstein chuan mi hausa tak tak mel sha ta neya chunga mi hausa mel sha te chu global health poisa chung lut ve thei turin a min thei tur thu a soi china chu wanga in bechin chu ani ti in Bill Gates chuan a soya mase Bill Gates chuan Jeffrey Epstein alo bia le hun alo man pui chin chu athil ti swalian takle a thlak takle tun thlenga la in sirani ti thua soinan le a choti tak maya Epstein mi mal taka melsha tu te zinga mi ani awanga in chir thule thil a thlak takani tia a soi zuina chan hi engen yang le ti in mitam takin anzo pha ani
no doubt seen the allegations including some of them from the last 24 to 48 hours. Are they true?
No, apparently Jeffrey wrote an email to himself. That email was never sent. The email is, false. So I don't know what his thinking was there. Was he trying to attack me in some way? But, it just reminds me, every minute I spent with him, I regret and I, apologize that I did that. It's factually true that I was only at dinners, I never went to the island, I never met any women, and so, the more that comes out, the more clear it'll be that although the time was a mistake, it had nothing to do with that kind of behavior.
Bill Gates baka hian Donald Trump alang tel le boka Epstein file anti chhuathara hian Donald Trump ming hi voi za chuang zet mo tur oma mase Epstein le Donald Trump te in biak na lam ni lovin Epstein nan Donald Trump a chungchang a soina mu tur tam zo kani mase Epstein le Donald Trump te om dun lai le in po mel taka anti ti dun lai thalak te po mu tur om thawa Donald Trump chuan in Epstein nen chuan tun ma in lo in kom na sa ve china biak po anin be na sa china mase kumsang ni pali bor vel changkhan anin chan chatna chu atop ani tin na soya an soidan tak phai chuanin Donald Trump nge chuan Epstein chu maralogo changin ape chak nge tin an soi Donald Trump nge chuan in Epstein nen chuan kumsom ni vel zet mai chu anin kom to lawa anin beto lo boka anin mutu lo bok tin na soi china a island na phezon alakal reng lo thu a soyani
I have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. And in fact, If you look at the DOJ, they announced, they released 3 million pages.
Donald Trump hi chuan in Epstein Island chungchang vela boina anei ma chang to hian hotu le be tu hi anga ve shim shima Epstein file an han release a aming alo lang tel ve bok nen president ni lai alo ni ve bok nen Democrats lamin soinuam an tiviaw maya press how po in ramshang shang ne na boina chungchang ain Epstein file chungchang zo nuam an ti zok thlata Donald Trump chuan Epstein nen chuan anin sha chachin nge ya masi athil ti te nom taka inrol na pakhat ma nei lau thu asoya masi ama be nan tak Epstein file chu an lamang chun zom zelani Donald Trump chon aning thokhat viau to nge an pu na te chu thu dik ani awangin thu dik aron lang chhuak ang ti a hlau jok nge ni press conference a chuanin mi te hian Epstein file boy pui vak to lo se adu thu le aya boy pui tur thil poi mo dang tam taka om thu asoya Epstein file la aming alan non fo na chanzo tu press meet te po na tak takin alo chang le china a how ship china ni
But I think it's time now for the country to maybe get onto something else.
But what would you say to people
like
who feel like they haven't gotten
healthcare
justice, Mr. President?
Something that people care about. Yeah, what did you say? Go ahead,
What would you say to
are
the
so
survivors
bad.
who feel like they haven't gotten
you are
justice?
the worst reporter. No wonder CNN has no ratings because of people like you. You know,
Just do it now.
You know, it's not the question that I mind, it's your attitude. I think you are a terrible reporter.
Donald Trump chot Epstein chungchang boina a filima Democrats how hian Jeffrey Epstein chu an ngai sang le a Democrats how an filim lo vek zo ka ni ti na soi piap piap mai
But don't talk about it too much because honestly, I don't want to take it away from us. It's really a Democrat problem. The Democrats were Epstein's friends, all of them. And it's a hoax. The whole thing is a hoax.
Masemi tam tak chuan Epstein file chungchang a Donald Trump in press meet zo na ama chon chin dan te awangin le Epstein Island chungchang mi in khelzui vak to lo se adu thu aron soi tak nuwa hian Donald Trump hianin lo le event thon deu anei ani an rin pha zoka ama an rin hlel na chu azwal pha ta sot zoka ni Donald Trump ba ka hian Bill Clinton le Jeff Bezos te po an lang tel boka kumsang ni pakwa October thla Epstein an publicist pakhat Peggy ne na changa mail adona chuan Peggy chuan party pakhat a kal thule chuta chuan Bill Clinton le Jeff Bezos te po an omve ngei thu a soi na mu tur oma heta party a soi hi party satlia ni lovin wild party anti angchi Epstein Island party anti angchi kha ani an ring ani Bill Clinton zok hi chu Epstein file tlang zar ani masak zoka pokhan nula haune na nuam an to lai ni ngei tura lang thalak te po mu tur omboka ani hi chu ama poina lo ming cheto ani hemi chungchanga hian Bill Clinton chuan konfi takin file dang zong zong po hai chwa vek ni se ti chwa kim vek ro se ti na soi zoka thil dang a soi zui vaklo ole video tir lama karon soi tak ang khan hemi chungchanga hian soi tur la tam khop maya karon la soi kim vek thei bik lova video danga ron chunjom le ka tumanga clear tu te mi lo ngai chan sakle ula comments lama te po induang khainon sei vele don nya ole tun tri matan chan tu tok photila part 3 karon la chwa vat tura ngai la min lo ngai chan sak don nya